So it seems that Mnet's Kingdom Legendary War is not going to have any eliminations in it whatsoever. So because of that, what does this all mean and how is this show going to operate? But hello there everybody, my name is Nathan, I am your K-pop professor, or your K-pop friend from across the screen, whichever one you would prefer. And here today, we are going to be doing something that we have actually never done before on the channel. We are actually going to delve into news for the Kingdom. Mnet's Kingdom, the Legendary War. Or just Legendary War. I really do think they should have thrown the at the beginning, but preferences. First of all, before we get into this everybody, I just want to thank you all for participating in the poll that I posted just yesterday. This one right here with my community tab. 104 of you guys participated in this poll, and I just want to say thank you for participating. It seems like 76% of you guys want me to create Kingdom Legendary War content. I don't know how exactly I want to cover Kingdom, because Kingdom Legendary War is an Mnet show, and it entails live performances, and the reason why I don't do reactions to live performances is because making reactions to live performances basically puts like a big copyrighted shaped target on your back, and I don't want to suffer the ramifications for that. But for now, we are going to be reading this article that was just posted on March 31st. The date I'm recording this video on is April 2nd, so hey, happy beginning of April to you guys. If you guys pulled any fun pranks for April Fool's Day, please do let me know in the comment section down below. It's always fun trolling our friends every now and then. Kingdom producers confirm there are no eliminations and share reasons for casting choices and more. Alright, so Mnet's Kingdom Legendary War, or just Kingdom for short, held a press conference on April 1st ahead of its premiere. Their chief producer, Park Chan-wook, their producing director, Lee Young-ju, and MCs TVXQ's Changmin, or Max, and the 6 competing groups were in attendance. And for those of you guys that don't know, Kingdom is the male version of Mnet's competition program, Queendom, and features 6 teams: The Boys, Stray Kids, ATEEZ, BTOB, iKON, and SF9. A very stacked roster, if I can say so myself. Okay, so BTOB's Eunkwang shared, we contemplated about BTOB's appearance on the show, but a lot of our members are in the military right now. Okay, that makes sense as to why there's only 4 of them participating. I honestly did not know that. I'm kind of out of the loop when it comes to which K-pop group members are serving their military service right now. So we wanted to show more diverse activities for Melody, BTOB's fanbase. We did feel pressured about having to show a legendary stage, but we decided to appear on the show. And I gotta be honest, I'm actually looking forward to seeing what BTOB is going to share with us on Kingdom. And I gotta be honest here, like ever since BTOB released WoW all those years ago, I've honestly stopped listening to them. I haven't kept up with them ever since. So I really do want to see how much their music has changed and what they bring to the table when it comes to this competition. Okay, moving over on to iKON, we also deliberated, wow, okay, iKON's Jinhwan stated, during times like these, it's not easy to perform on stage. Very true. Aside from the competition, we just wanted to create good performances. And this statement right here, during times like these, it's not easy to perform on stage. Since we are still in a panorama right now, it would be very hard to perform on stage because it does seem like you're just performing into a void. There's nobody in the audience watching or listening or cheering you on. And that's something that's like so essential to performances. It's a completely different feel to perform in front of a live studio audience or just a live audience in general versus just performing to a camera. It's completely different. Okay, moving on to SF9. SF9's Youngbin stated, we decided to appear on the show because we thought we'd be able to grow by competing with these great teams. We often get praised for our physical aspects, like height and visuals, but our skills are also worth praise. I don't really have a lot to say about SF9, even though I have seen them live twice at KCON before, but I do very much respect this last statement right here. They want to be known for their personality, their skills, their talent, and more than just like what the eye sees. Highly respect that, highly respect that. Okay, so moving on to the boys' section, describing how The Boys was the final winner on the preliminary show Road to Kingdom and naturally gained a spot on Kingdom, Sangyeon shared, we will gain energy from our fans and show great stages. Short and sweet. Stray Kids' Bang Chan said, that's my guy, that's my guy. So we're still lacking and the opportunity to appear on Kingdom is a big honor. We will show Stray Kids' various new sides to Stay's Stray Kids fandom them, I'm one of them, all around the world. Stray kids everywhere, all around the world are indeed looking forward to that. And ATEEZ's Hongjung expressed we wanted to widen our perspective and try performances that are different from what we've done until now. We will learn from our seniors and show more growth. This is a chance for us to show more interesting stages during these times. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what ATEEZ brings to the table. I mean, they are the only group to bring a concept like pirates and to be able to pull it off, put their own sound, and for it to sound good and not cringe. I don't know if I'm the only one who shares that sentiment, but that's my 2 cents on the matter. Okay, so one of their producers, Park Chan-wook, spoke about what makes Kingdom special. So he explains, it's a global project. In this era, K-pop is recognized as a genre of its own at overseas award ceremonies. The global evaluation allows K-pop fans all over the world to enjoy performances and participate as well. There's also a variety of stages. The biggest point to look out for as you watch the show is how the 6 teams create the best stages using elements from their own distinct styles. Again, I can't emphasize this enough, I'm very much looking forward to what they bring to the table here. He also shared his reasons for casting each team. Okay, so this is what's going to be interesting to me. So why this selective, stacked roster of boy groups? ATEEZ is a team with a strong global fan base. Very fair. Stray Kids has several music videos with over 100 million views, and they also have many global fans. The boys needs no explanation because they are the winners of Road to Kingdom, of course. SF9 has many members who are popular as actors and have well-built bodies. Okay. Interesting take right there, so you can look forward to their cool performances. iKON has many hits, and they're an amazing team. They really know how to enjoy themselves on stage. B2B is the most senior group, very true. Only 4 members are participating as the other members are serving in the military, but their musical style is enough. Even without a dance performance, they can show great power with their music. But I do believe Minhyuk is still participating, right? Yeah, this guy right here. I mean, B2B can still dance, right? They're not like purely gonna stick with a vocal performance? Okay, so this is the part that gets into the no eliminations part. So one of the producers, Lee Young-ju, then announced there will be no eliminations in Kingdom. In Kingdom, one winning team will result from a competition between the 6. They will be given points based on voting by the competing teams, 25%. Okay, so it's a percentage breakdown. 25% by the competing teams, expert panel score, the 25% for them, domestic and global fans vote, 40%. I have some feelings for that, but we'll save that for later. And video score, 10%, not too sure what that means. The team with the most points wins, of course. Global fans were included in the criteria for an objective evaluation? Okay, I also have feelings about that, and we have invited 30 experts to the panel to vote. Please watch the show to find out about the rules for the final live broadcast. This time, there are no eliminations. The 6 teams each have their own style, so it makes no sense to eliminate any of them. Okay, I can kind of ride with this. Okay, so I have mixed feelings about this domestic and global fan vote, this 40% thing right here. Like, for one, yes, I am very glad that both domestic and global fans, like you and I watching, can participate in this competition. We get to vote as well. But I'm also skeptical about this because Mnet survival shows are notorious for rigged competitions. And I gotta say, this is the exact reason why I lost faith in Mnet's survival series when it comes to fan voting. And for those of you guys that are longtime viewers of SYJOfficial, you guys would remember how much I loved the produced series back then. I used to try to cover every single music video of the winning group. I watched every episode of that produced season. I watched every variety show that the winning group was a part of. But now every time that I see a chance for like a global fan voting or just fan voting in general to come in, I can't help but to have a sour taste in my mouth, because that opens up the competition to rigging, and then it's no fun for anybody. And for them to say global fan votes were included in the criteria for an objective evaluation, I really don't think this is the right word choice that they have here. I don't know if this was like a loss in translation or if this is just Mnet being Mnet, but I do not think that fan votes are anything close to an objective evaluation. Maybe the 30 expert panel could be an objective evaluation, but not more the fans, honestly. I mean, when it comes to fan voting, I mean, for me personally, I am a diehard stay. I am a Stray Kids stan to the T. Stray Kids is one of my favorite groups of all time. But I hardly think that my vote would be considered as an objective evaluation. But I think I'm just reading too much into this one statement here. If you guys feel the same, please do let me know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about that. So each team revealed their greatest strengths that would lead them to victory. B2B chose their 10 years worth of experience on stage and teamwork, iKON with their signature vibe that can't be explained in words, SF9 and their facial expressions and dramatic expressiveness, the boys and their stage formations that utilize many members, one of their many strengths, Stray Kids with their skills in writing and arranging songs as well as their unique concept, and ATEEZ with their signature energy. Ooh, okay, so my thoughts on this and what does this mean for Kingdom? Okay, so the way how I'm picking up all this information is that I'm viewing Kingdom more now as like a glorified exhibition round or a glorified exhibition showcase. I mean, like, this is bringing together so many talented groups all together in one stage, and to not have any eliminations in it kind of solidifies that. And I honestly think this could be a good thing. This only broadens the opportunity for us to see more stages coming from these 6 groups right here. Because the more stages for me to look at and to analyze, the better. I want to see what these guys have in store, these different generations of K-pop have in store for us to see. Okay, so like with B2B, like right here, they are the oldest group in this competition so far. They are missing half of their roster, so I really want to see how they hold for themselves in this show. I mean, with Zat Changsub, Unkwang, Minhyuk, and Peniel, I really do want to see what these 4 can bring to the stage. I really do hope to be blown away by their vocals, because I have not listened to them in such a long time. And ATEEZ, one of my favorite groups. It does sadden me to only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them here. Now, my bias Mingi is missing, but mental health always comes first, and ATEEZ, there has not been any performance that I've been disappointed with when it came to their music and their performances, their dances. They can all hold themselves to their own. Each member has like a ferocity to them that has this raw, untamed appearance, this raw, untamed power to them that just can't be replicated by any other K-pop group. Stray Kids, my favorite group of all time. I have nothing but the highest expectations for them, but I am wondering how my boys are going to fare up against ATEEZ and none other than the boys, the winner of Road to Kingdom themselves. And it's actually because Road to Kingdom why I'm into the boys in general. SF9, I have seen them twice at KCON before, and they are performers in their own right. They know how to start a party. They have like this high octane energy. Like, after watching SF9, you kind of leave the arena more inspired. Ooh, iKON, 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 iKON. I have kept up with these boys ever since Who Is Next Win, and I was rooting for them when they were still Team B. I wanted them to win Who Is Next Win over Winner, but over the years, so many things have changed for them, and I really do look forward to see how much they have changed and how much they're going to bring to the table now. Like back in high school, I was like a diehard iconic, but like now I've kind of fallen out of their favor, and not because like I don't like them anymore. I still love their music. It's just I moved on to other groups. My bias is no longer with iKON, but I really do want to see how the 3rd generation groups compared to the current generation groups we have going on right here. I really want to see these generations collide together and see what ensues. But this is gonna be it for me today, guys. What do you guys all think about this no eliminations policy that's gonna be happening in Kingdom of the Legendary War? Which of these 6 K-pop groups do you guys think are going to win it all? Who do you think is going to take the crown? I am in a 3-way toss-up between ATEEZ, Stray Kids, and the boys. High-key leaning towards Stray Kids, but I want to know who you guys are rooting for. Which team are you guys on? And what are your guys' thoughts on Kingdom so far? And how would you guys guys like for me to cover Kingdom the Legendary War? Let me know more in the comment section down below. Yes guys, if you guys enjoyed this video today, please go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell icon today to make sure you guys aren't missing a thing and to become part of the energetic nation today. Also lastly, this video was brought to you by K-Pop University. Have you guys ever wished that K-pop was a subject in school? Well, look no further, for K-Pop University is back, in the eye icon up here. K-Pop University is back and better than ever with our first pilot episode of me explaining K-pop positions in the context of 2021. It has much more up-to-date information than the first one that I released back in 2016. I can't remember what year I released it in, but for some strange reason, YouTube is still recommending the old one over the most updated one. So guys, please do give the new one a lot more attention and a lot more love than it deserves. I'm still currently working on episode 2, but be patient. Our policy here is that I'm taking my sweet time with these things, so you guys have the best K-pop education that you guys could possibly kind of afford, even though K-Pop University is tuition free. But yes, everybody, that is my time. My name is Nathan, SYJOfficial, and until then, see you guys next time. Bye.